All right, our recording is going. So I'm just going to repeat what page we are on for anybody who is watching this as a recorded video. So we are on math. It is lesson 7, session 4. And this is the refine lesson. This is going to be on page 157. We're going to do lesson 4 and lesson 5 today. And then I'm going to assign you guys the lesson 5 quiz. And you guys are going to take the quiz when we are all the way done with our assignments or our lessons today. Okay? So there are a few pages that you're going to do on your own here on lesson 4. So we'll take a little break here in a little bit, and I'll let you guys finish those papers on your own. And then we will come back together, do lesson 5, and then you'll do your quiz on your own. Okay? All right. So this is on page 157. The first one is not in your book. It's just a warm-up. We are still talking about adding and subtracting word problems. Okay, and I described word problems last week as problems that use things that could really happen in real life. So kind of like real life problems. So here's the first one. There are 6 birds. Some fly away. We don't know how many fly away, but some do. Now there are only 4 birds left. How many birds flew away?
Is that just a warm-up?
Okay, Willow, what do you think?
I think 2 flew away.
Okay, it gives you a number line on there. So if we were using the number line, we could circle the 4 and jump up to 6 to see how many more did we need to add to those 4 that are still there to get to the 6 that we started with. And it would be 2. Good, Willow. So 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 6 minus 2 equals 4. 2 birds flew away. You can use a number line, or we could have used it counters even if you wanted, or you could just count on. Okay? Here's the first one that's in our book today. This is on the top of page 157. It says there are 8 frogs. Some are big, 5 are small. How many are big? And it's telling you to count on 3, right? So it's doing this one for us. It shows you that 5 is circled, and you're trying to get to 8. So you would say 5 on your head or on the circle, and then you would jump 6, 7, 8, and that's 3 jumps. So 8 minus 5 would be 3. And you would write 3 frogs are big. 5 are small, 3 are big. Put them together, that equals 8. This is number 1. This is right under the frog problem. Now we have basketballs. It says Greg has 8 toys. He puts some away. Now there are 6 toys. How many toys are put away? So he had 8 toys total. He put some away, and we don't know how many, but now there's only 6 toys out. So how many would he have had to put away? What plus 6 equal 8? Or 8 take away what equals 6? So you could finish drawing the counter. So they already drew the basketballs there for you. You could draw to make 8, or you could start at 6 and count up to 8. Let me know when you get an answer. Raise your hand and I'll call on you and you can tell me what you did. Ella, what did you do?
I said 8 minus 2 equals 6.
You are right. How did you get 2? What did you do to get 2?
I used my fingers.
And you counted on?
And I guessed. I used my fingers and I guessed.
You guessed. Well, let's figure out a strategy that we wouldn't have to guess. Who else got 2 as the answer? Because 2 is correct. Willow, what did you do?
I did 2 and 2.
What did you start with, and how did you figure out 2?
I started with 8. And I counted down to 6. And then 8, 7, add fingers.
Okay. Emily, what did you do?
I counted up.
What did you start with?
I started with 1.
No, what did you start with the number, honey? Remember what you told Mommy? You counted up, right?
Yeah.
So you started with 1?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we had to make 2.
Okay, so maybe you counted the basketballs in the picture and you drew more to get to 8. Is that what you did? You started with 6 and you had to draw 7, 8. You had to draw 2 more, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do the next one. Here is number 2. This one is the bottom of that page. It has soccer balls and it has like a yellow tub. You see it? It says there are 7 balls. 5 are soccer balls and the rest are kickballs. How many kickballs are there? So we have 2 different kinds of balls. There are 7 of them total. Some are soccer balls, some are kickballs. There are 5 soccer balls, but we don't know how many kickballs there are. So you have to figure out 7 equals 5 plus what? All right, what do you think? Emma, tell me what you did.
I did it says blank plus 5 equals 7, and I put a 2 on the first line.
Okay, but how did you figure that out?
I counted up to I started at 5 and I counted up to 7.
Good. 5, 6, 7, and that's 2, right?
Yes.
Good. You could have did it on your head with your fingers. You could have drawn counters, or you could have even used a number line if you really needed to.
Mrs. Douglas.
Yes, Willa.
I did it right because me and my brother did it earlier.
Oh, okay. All right, here's the next one. Number 3 on the top of page 158. Some snacks were on the table. Raven ate 3 of them. There are 2 snacks left. How many were on the table? There were some on the table. 3 of them got ate by Raven, and there are still 2 left. How many were there to start with before anybody ate any? When you're ready, just give me like a little look or a thumbs up so I know you're ready. Winry, what did you do? I can't hear you, honey. Pull your mic down.
I started at 3, and then I took away so I put a 1, and I put a 2 and a 3 because I already.
Okay, so on the number line, you started at 3, and then you made 2 jumps.
Yeah.
What way did you jump? Did you jump towards the 10 or backwards towards the 1? Which way?
How many snacks were on the table?
Backwards towards the 1.
Okay, well, that's not right. If you start at the 3, you're going to be adding the 2 to see how many were left. So you had 2. She ate 3 and 2 were left. So to put those together to figure out the total. Emily, what did you do?
Okay. So how are you going to figure
What'd you do?
the 1, 8, 3?
What'd you do?
I did jumps.
Okay, so you started at what number?
3,
And you jumped to where?
5,
Okay. How many jumps was that?
2.
Good girl. So you would say 5 minus 3 equals 2. There were 2 snacks on the table. No, you would say 5 minus 3 equals 2. There were 5 snacks on the table. There were 2 left, but 5 altogether to start with, right? All right. Let's go to the tennis ball one. This is number 4. There are 7 balls. Some roll away. 1 ball is left. How many balls roll away?
I figured it out.
All right, let's see. Winry, what did you do? They gave you the 7 balls there, so what did you do?
And I took away 1 ball and from the 7, and there were 6, so I put a 6 and.
Okay, so you started with the 7, and instead you crossed off 1 ball?
Yeah.
Okay, because you know that's how many are left. So you crossed off the 1 that was left, and you're going to count how many are not crossed off, because that is how many are that must have rolled away, right? And you said you had 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would say 7 minus 6 equals 1. 1 ball, or 6 balls roll away. Good, Winry. All right, here we go. There are 6 trees. 3 of them are tall and the rest are short. So there's 6 total. 3 of them are tall and the rest are short. How many trees are short? Willow, I'm going to call on you, but just give me just a couple seconds. Let everybody work this one out, and then you can answer. So just wait a couple seconds. I'll tell you when to go.
But what do we do again?
Honey, 6 trees altogether. 3 are tall and the rest are short. How many are short? Okay, well, Willow, let's hear how you did it.
I think it's 3. Because 3 plus 3 equals 6.
Okay, so if you have 6 altogether, you could draw me 6 counters. You could cross off the 3 that are tall, and that's going to leave you 3 that are short, right? 3 and 3 is a double. We know those facts. 3 and 3 is a double. 6 minus 3 equals 3. All right, the next one is not in our book. We're going to skip that one, and I'm going to have you guys go ahead and use this time now to work on page 159 and 160. So you're going to stop when you get to the page with the airplanes, I guess. So you're going to finish. Well, no, here. There's airplanes on both pages. You're going to do these 2 green pages, and then you're going to stop. The ones with the green at the top. Okay, go ahead and do those 2 pages. I'm going to give you about 2-3 minutes to see if you can get those done. And then we're going to go on with lesson 5.
Can we put our sticky notes on it?
Yes.
I don't have a sticky note, so I'm not.
Okay, get working.
All right. Take a bunch of drink of water. Chug it. Take your temperature.
I'm gonna spit in your chair.
Shh, I am not muted.
Mrs. Douglas, I'm done.
I saw your thumb. All right, just wait. All right. How close are we to being done? Do you think this is something, if you aren't done, maybe you can finish right before you take your quiz?
I am finished.
Okay, let's go on.
I was finished before you, Willow.
Oh, it's not a race. All right, let's go on. Here we go. So this is lesson 5. We are going to go straight to number 1, which is on page 161. It says, Emma, ooh, Emma's in our problem. Emma has 3 beads. She gets more beads. Now she has 6. How many beads does she get? So she started with 3 beads. She gets more beads. We don't know how many. And now she has 6 total. So how many more does she get? It gives you a small number line to use. Willow, what number did you start at?
I started at 3.
Started at 3, jumped to
6.
Good. How many jumps is that?
I ended up with 3.
Okay, so 3 jumps. Good. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. Emma gets 3 new beads. She had 3. She got 3 more. Put them together. That's 6.
I have beads, and I can give Emma beads.
All right. Number 2. 9 planes are flying. Some land. Now there are 7 planes flying. How many planes land? So there's 9 planes total, and some of them land, and now there are only 7 flying. How many more were there that landed? Willow, what do you think? Let's see. Winry, what do you think? Willow, just a second. Let Winry talk. Winry, what do you think?
I think it's 9.
So you think 9 minus 9 equals 7?
Yeah.
Think about that. If you have 9 and you take 9 away, are you going to still have 7?
No.
No. Emma, what did you do? Emma, what did you do, sweetie?
I did for the clean one. I did 9. I counted on to 9, 8, 7, and I got the answer 2.
Okay. So you just counted back 9 to 7. Okay. And 2 would be the answer. Good. 9 minus 2 equals 7. 2 planes land. Good job. Okay, let's go to the next one. Jimmy picks 7 peppers. 5 are green and the rest are red. How many peppers are red? So 7 total peppers. Part of them are green. We're trying to find that missing part. Emily, what do you think? What do we do? What do we do to find this answer?
I think to find this, it's a count of your head to your fingers.
So start at what number?
7.
Nope. We're going to start at 5. And you're going to see how many does it take to get to 7.
Can you do it?
5, 6, 7.
How many fingers is that?
2.
2. So 2 is the missing part. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 2 peppers are red, 5 are green. Here's the next one. Some children run. 4 run up a hill. 3 run down a hill. How many children run? So it gives you 2 numbers, and it wants to know how many children run in all. When we know that they're asking how many in all, we are adding. Ella, what do you think we do on this problem?
Well, I think we count on our fingers to figure it out.
So what are you going to do? What 2 numbers are you going to add together on your fingers?
4 and 3.
Okay, show me how you would do that.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Good. How many is that? 7, right?
7.
Yep, 7 children run. All right, number 5. Megan has 6 coins. She gets more coins. Now she has 8 coins. How many more coins does she get?
Just to go over to, just make sure it's right.
All right, Willow, go for it.
I think it's 2.
Okay, what did you do to get 2?
I added 6, 7, 8.
Perfect.
And I ended up with 2.
Perfect. Good job. Okay, here we go. Now this one has 3 choices. It's supposed to circle the correct answer. It says 8 birds are in a nest. Some birds fly. There are 5 birds left. How many birds flew away? Is it 2, 3, or 4? So you have 8 birds in a nest, like in our story. Only some of them flew away, though, not all of them. How many birds? Oh, and there's 5 left. How many flew away?
Exactly. For real. So yeah, I'm about to run to. I gotta beat this 80 at 3. Yeah, I can beat you. So get the paper. So probably like 3:45, 4 o'clock.
Miss Douglas, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, Winry. Winry, what did you do?
I put 3.
Okay, so you have 8 minus 5. You picked 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yep. So if 5 birds are still in the nest, you have to add 3 to get back to the 8 you started with. All right. The next one is not in our book, so we're going to skip it. And I would like you guys to go to page 163. Nope, there isn't one for you to do. I'm sorry. You're going to do the quiz. So the quiz I gave to you on iReady, and I already assigned it to all of you. So when you log on to your Clever iReady, instead of going to the teacher path, you're going to go to the teacher assigned lessons. It's going to be a blue rectangle that's going to have your quiz for this lesson 7. So I will be able to see your score as soon as you enter your score and you submit your whole quiz. Your score will show on my screen. So go ahead and work on that right now. And then I'm going to meet with you guys. Does anybody need to meet with me? I already have all of your guys' progress monitoring done for the week. So if you don't have any questions for me, I'm not going to make you get back on. If you have any questions about this week's schoolwork, this week's virtual work, anything about next week you will not have a virtual Padlet because it's only 2 days.
When will we come back to school?
Honey, I don't know. Right now they're saying after Thanksgiving, so that's what we're going to hope for.
What box do you pick again?
The blue one that says the lesson 7 quiz. It'll probably say like comprehension check or something like that. Willow, what's your question? It's just a five question quiz. Willow, do you have a question, babe?
Will it be hard?
Well, it shouldn't be. It's what we've been practicing.
Hey, don't grab my ear.
Okay, so remember, you have those Padlets that's online. This virtual Padlet I'm going to show you right now.
So next week on Tuesday, do they just do kind of the online stuff like they usually do?
Yeah, or they
Like
can just...
iReady Math and Epic, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yep. I'm going to probably just have them do those minutes, like do 20 minutes of Epic and 30 minutes of math. I'm not going to copy out packets and all that for 2 days. So, and if they don't have any, like maybe they didn't get something done on this week's or something, I mean, they could finish that up. Hopefully they do, but some people don't. So just any extra work or... Yep, if you want to get on and do that Epic or iReady. The iReady is always really good because it meets you where you're at. So boys and girls, this is the Padlet that's due on Friday. So if you haven't done this one yet, you need to get on and work on it. There's worksheets and there's videos and there's lots of stuff on this one, just like every week to do, okay? The worksheets are what I already sent home with you. And if you have done it all, then you need to get on and you need to sign your name under every box that you've already done to show me that you've done it. And if you haven't, it's okay. You still have tomorrow and Friday to do it. And technically tomorrow is a virtual day, so I don't expect you to have it all done by now. But if you start finishing some of these, you need to make sure you write your name under the square the pad that you did. Okay? And I'll be checking your minutes too for Epic and iReady. So right now I need you to take that quiz. And like I said, if nobody has any questions, I'm not going to have you get back on and meet with me because I think we're good. Okay? You guys are doing awesome at this virtual stuff. I miss you guys in person so much, but at least I get to see your face on the screen and hear your voice. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys on Monday. I'm going to make a new Padlet and it'll show up.
Bye. I have one question.
What? Willow?
Where's the quiz?
What?
Uba.
Willow, what's your question?
Where's the quiz?
The quiz is on iReady. When you go to log into iReady like you normally would to do your path, it's going to be, instead of green, it's going to be blue, and it's going to say teacher assigned, and you'll click it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. I'll talk to you guys Tuesday or Monday. All
I
right.
like to say okie
Okie doke.
doke.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.